Hey, Johnny Mac. Good afternoon. Hey, Johnny Mac, and everyone else who's watching. Um, if anyone drops down, forgive me if I don't acknowledge you right away because I am. Can you hear me, Johnny Mac? Let me know if you can hear me. Or anyone, let me know if you can hear me. Because I'm doing this because I witnessed something that got me, you know, feeling the need to say something. And I don't know if any of you all remember it. It's been a while back, but I don't like colorism, whether it's against light skinned people or dark skinned people. And I made a video directed to VS once who tried to say that some of the light skinned people on YouTube were not black, which I took exception to. Now, this will not be a video that does not include a name because I firmly believe that colorists need to be called out by name when and wherever they surface. So, Deirdre, this is for you and to you because colorism subjugates dark skinned women. Now, you started out with a rant about Sean Bradley. What else is new? Everybody does it. But you sprayed all of his subscribers, whom you refer to as club, who we refer to when he's live as club chat, including myself, using racist, offensive terms and stereotypes to describe all of us. And I take exception with that. Okay? You think you're white or something because you have lighter skin and a white husband? You think you're better than someone? This has been the problem within our culture. And we do it to ourselves via the less enlightened ones in our communities. Now, fortunately, not all light skinned people are colorists. Thank goodness for that. I could name two, for example, Angela Davis and Huey Newton. But you use the term coon, which is defined as one of the most offensive terms used against Black people. Check the link in the description. Okay? Now, then you use Jemima, which involves anti Black imagery. And it's sad that the name of one of the daughters of Job from the Bible devolved into use as a demeaning term towards Black women, but it did. And you jumped on that too, Deirdre. Then Sambo, also defined as an offensive term towards Black people and darker skinned people of color. Now, let me give you a little history on it because it originates from the Congo with a K, and it's the Bantu word Nzambo, which means monkey. You know, I was forced to read that book, Little Black Sambo, in elementary school. Systemic racism at its finest, or at its worst, however you want to see it. But do you know how hard we fought in the 1960s and 1970s to remove that word from the American mainstream lexicon? Yet here you go, rebirthing it. You also use the term slaves, Kizzy's kids, terms you directed towards, that are used to be directed towards Black people. Rubber lips. Now, in the past, what the racist envied about us is what they ridiculed. But nowadays, white folks are getting their lips filled to match the sensuous lips of Black people. But again, Deirdre, the only people who use these terms routinely are the KKK, racist, white supremacists, and white nationalists. So you align yourself with them when you use those terms to describe Black people. And then using it as an insult, you described dark skinned Black people as charcoal. Well, Deirdre, take a look at the thumbnail. That's Grace Sarfo Katanka, who is referred to as the most beautiful woman in the world. How about that dark skin cunt? Okay. Also, there's a child named Jare, Jare, from Nigeria, who is called the most beautiful girl in the world. They both have dark skin. Now, a read from a colorist, you can recognize them by their reads because it's based upon skin color and any other Negroid features. Okay? And in my opinion, colorists are the same as racists who degrade Black people. But colorists do it based upon skin color. Now, don't get it twisted either. My family comes in all hues, and so do my ancestors, including the white ones. But you wouldn't know it to look at me because I'm a dark skinned Black woman, so I've gone through this BS most of my life, especially my young life. And I get sick and tired when someone who is lighter skinned feels that they have to resort to using these sorts of descriptions to describe Black women and Black men. It's offensive and it's unacceptable. Now, the racists say we are all lazy, and yet you descended into that mindset when you um, referred to Sean's subscribers, specifically Club Chat, as weak, talentless, and no skill. So let me speak on behalf of myself. Never weak, multi-talented, with numerous skill sets. And by the way, nobody is copying you, okay? I did a video about karma over a year ago. And please note, during this video, I did not degrade you, but I do hope I educated and enlighten you because I do know that there are dark-skinned colorists who hate their own skin tone. Okay? But the fact is that when you do it to Black women, other Black women, and you're so cavalier with it, it indicates that you're not only a colorist, but you think you're better than everyone who is dark skinned. And let me tell you, you are not. Because I know damn well you are not better than me under any circumstances. And there's another one over there who got a white husband, who's a colorist. But you know what? You do not absorb that whiteness because you are married to that person. And I know black women, dark as myself, who are married to white men, and they'll tell you in a minute, okay, that colorism does not um, transfer when you're not with that white husband, okay? And it is unacceptable. It is wrong, and it should not be done towards any, from one black woman to another, or one, black man to another, based upon skin tone. That's unacceptable. And when you do it, you feed directly into the racist rhetoric of these KKK and the rest of them. And maybe that's who you align yourself with, fine. But don't bring it on to YouTube and think that everybody's going to sit back and say, oh, well, she said that, blah, blah, blah. No, it's bullshit. That's what it is. And I'm calling you on your bullshit, okay? I'm not going to sit back and watch it. But I tell you what I will do, because I know I'm probably the last one, you know, around here to unsubscribe from you. Okay? I kept you in my as a subscribe, I stayed subscribed to you. But I will not give you a click and a view when you are a colorist and when you degrade my black people under any circumstances. And when you degrade them, you degrade me. And I will not accept it quietly. So that's basically all I have to say. But because I do have other things to do, okay? And excuse me while I go to my one on one class with Margaret Atwood. You can Google her. Have a good day, everyone. Hello, everyone. Black Mango, Felicia Fee, It's All Hot Air, Ursula, Just Lovely. Um, who else? Oh, okay. I can't get up any higher. Think Rockwell. I think I saw Rockwell earlier. But anyway, you all have a beautiful day, and please, you know, hopefully this will enlighten her. Hopefully she erred. Hopefully she did not realize that it was colorism. And hopefully it won't happen again.